This week on CWN, spring sports are kicking off.
And are you interested in traveling to Europe? I'm Kendall.
I'm Nathan, and today is Saturday, January 22nd, 2022, and you are watching Calallen Wildcat News Weekly Review. And Kendall, I do not know about you, but it is really cool to be back here on a bigger platform talking to all these people of Corpus and working with KRISTV. It was really exciting last year, and I can't wait for this year.
Me too. You know, we didn't get to do it last semester, but we do this semester. I'm super excited. And we had a new student transfer from New York. Maya spoke to Luna about her experience in New York and her thoughts on the move. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, I'm here with Luna, who just moved here from Manhattan, New York. So what was the experience like moving over here?
It was very different. I think that the transportation here is a lot less accessible, and you have to rely on people and your environment a lot more.
Okay, so what was the transportation like in New York?
Fast-paced, but always accessible. You had, you could go anywhere at the touch of your fingertips, especially in the city, so.
Okay, cool. So what was it like living in a big city like that?
You are a lot more independent. You are exposed to so many different people and circumstances that you kind of grow up a lot faster or differently, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay, so I heard that you went to the School of Economics and Finance. What was that like?
There were 10 stories and no elevators were allowed, so strong legs, if that makes sense.
So what kind of classes did you take over there?
So my school in specific was geared towards business, economics, finance, things like that. And yeah, we had people who were actually professionals in the field teach classes that were incorporated within our schedule every day, and yeah, it was a really good environment, and I'm very grateful for the experience.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much. And that's all from us. Now back to the studio.
That's really cool, and I don't know about you, but I'm a pretty big Texas fan, so hopefully our new friend enjoys the Lone Star State as much as I do.
Hopefully.
And the medical students are currently training to become medical assistants. Let's take it to Cipriana, who caught up with Miss O about what all her students are doing for their training.
Hi, my name is Cipriana, and I'm here with Calallen TV. Today I'm with our Delmar instructor, Mr. Robio. Mr. Robio, you're teaching the spring medical assistant course. Can you elaborate more about the class?
Yes, I am. I'm with Delmar Continuing Education. We are teaching the spring semester of medical assistant. The medical assistant program basically will take these students into doctor's offices, maybe the minor emergencies, different areas that they're looking for medical assistants to help them in their practices.
Okay, and can you tell me when the test is and how you're feeling about it?
Right. After this whole semester, they will be actually able to sit in May for their certification. The certification is a national certification, and they will take it and get instant results. And at this point, I feel very confident with my students. They've already proved to me twice they are certified phlebotomists and they are certified EKG technicians. So we're just going to add one more to their portfolio as a certified medical assistant. So I feel very, very confident with these students. They're awesome.
And lastly, can you tell us how a student can become a part of the program?
Yes, they need to probably talk to Miss Duke, Miss Larissa Duke with the career counseling. She has been my contact as far as registering students for these courses. So if you'll stop by and talk to her, to find out all the information about coming into these programs.
Okay, well, you heard it from us. If you're interested in trying the EKG, phlebotomy, and medical assistant program next year, stop by room 802. Now that's all for me. Now back to the studio.
That definitely seems pretty hard. I definitely could not do that, so congratulations to all of those students.
Yeah, there's definitely not a medical bone in my body.
And attention adults and students want to travel to Paris and Rome with Mrs. Fila and Mrs. Morris. They are chaperoning a Europe trip this June and are needing some more people to come along. This is not a school trip and has no affiliation with the school, and there have been many successful trips in the past years. We are recruiting adults from anywhere and high school or college students from any school. You can pick up a flyer from Mrs. Fila and or email Mrs. Morris with any questions that you might have regarding the trip.
And that definitely seems like an opportunity for all our viewers to get involved in. So if it's something that seems interesting to you, definitely check it out.
And we are going to have more for y'all after this short break.
Sonic, America's Drive-In is the fast food restaurant that isn't that far from the school, that has the best foods out there. If you need a place to go and eat, go to Sonic, America's Drive-In.
And recently, our athletic director, Coach Danaher, and Superintendent Dr. A retired. Coach Danaher originally had a retirement party planned for this past Thursday, and Dr. A's was planned for yesterday. However, due to the weather, Dr. A's event has been moved to this Tuesday, the 25th, and Coach Danaher's will follow, taking place on Wednesday, the 26th.
And, you know, both of those people, great people who I was really lucky to meet. I got to work with Dr. A a little bit with all the live streaming things we did, and Coach Danaher as well, you know, being on the sidelines, doing the football games, you can talk to Coach after the pep rallies. He's always a great person to talk to. Tons of stories about his many, many victories in the football field. And Dr. A, someone who worked his way up throughout the school chain, and definitely will leave a good legacy here at Calallen.
Definitely, you know, Dr. A, huge supporter of Calallen TV. He watches, and so it's really sad to see him gone, but hopefully he has a great rest of his life.
Mm-hmm. The livestock show took place last week. The week was filled with various events, which most of the students here participate in. One of the events was a pageant, which took place the week prior. Kendall spoke to Kara, one of the participants in the pageant, for the rundown on the event. Here's them with more.
My name is Kendall, and I'm here with Kara. So, Kara, you were part of the Queen's Contest for Over the Break. How did that go for you?
It was a very fun experience. I was lucky enough to get third runner-up in the contest, and I wouldn't trade the experience for the world. It was amazing.
I definitely bet it was. You know, I got to see some videos, and one of those videos was of you and your talent. So did it take you a long time to learn that talent? And can you explain a little more of what you did and what it was?
For my talent in the contest, I signed to the Carrie Underwood song, The Girl You Think I Am, and I did the contest 2 years ago, actually, so I just redid the same talent, and so I was able to pick up on what I remembered from 2 years ago, but I definitely did have to relearn most of it.
I definitely do not know sign language, so I bet that was a really cool, neat thing to do. How did the audience react to that talent?
I had multiple people I didn't know come up to me telling me I made them cry, or just complete random strangers, so that was a really cool experience.
I bet it was. And I know the winner of the Queen's Contest. She is from Flower Bluff. Did you get to connect with her in any way?
Yeah, she is one of the sweetest girls I know. I'm lucky enough to meet her, and I'm so incredibly proud of her.
I definitely bet, and, you know, congrats to her. And congrats to you for making third runner-up. That's all from us. Back to you. Nathan, I know you participated in the livestock show, so how did that go?
Man, it was really cool. My last year at the county show, I still have a major show to go to in March, but last year at county was great. Got to hang out with friends and have a really cool experience. All those years paid off in the ring, and now it's time to keep on moving on.
Definitely seems really exciting. And now let's take it to Willie B with the Running on Sports.
Yo, it's Willie B. I'm taking over from Kelby and Brody, who were the sports anchors last year. A bunch of football guys that played for us last year, and now it's my turn. Well, thank you, Kendall, and good morning, Wildcats. One of our athletes, Colton Calloway, is going on a college trip. Here's Logan, who spoke to him with more.
What's going on, Calallen TV? It's Logan here. I'm here with Colton Calloway. Colton, I heard you have a visit tomorrow at Sul Ross State University. Tell me about that.
I'm going up to Sul Ross, and I think I'm going on a visit, and it's going to be a really good experience for me for going on all these different visits and stuff like that. And I have other colleges I'm looking at right now, but I'm going to see what they can bring to the table and what I can bring to their community.
That sounds good. What other colleges are you looking at right now and speaking to at the moment?
I still have Jackson State under my belt, and I'm looking at other colleges around Texas.
That sounds good. Do you have any other visits coming up as well?
Not that I know of, no.
Well, that sounds good. Good luck in your recruitment journey. All right, thank you, Colton. And what's up, Calallen TV? I'm here with Coach Campbell. Coach, you have a inside linebacker, Colton Calloway, going to Sul Ross State University tomorrow on a visit. Being an alumni there, how do you think that would be for Colton?
It's an interesting place. It's It's a small school. It's about the same size as Calallen. It's a lot of fun. I think Colton would enjoy it out there. It's 500 miles from home, but it's still in Texas. But I was out there as a graduate assistant, and I coached and got my master's degree out there. And the people out there are extremely friendly. It's a good place. I think you'll like it.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, and that sounds wonderful for Colton. Back to the studio.
Coach Lawrence has the rundown on the latest swim meet. Here's Jonathan with the intro.
I'm Jonathan Latta from Calallen TV, and Calallen and Alice had a dual swim meet January 12th. We spoke to Coach Lawrence saying how the swim meet went and how he would think going to district would look like. Now taking on to Coach Lawrence.
I know the girls did very well. I know they won all their relays. Several of them placed first in their single events. And so I'm pretty sure the girls won the meet today. The guys, I'm not so sure. I only had 5 swimmers on the boys' side. I know Alice had 2 relays in each event, so I doubt the boys beat Alice today. But they competed well. They did win one of the 2 relays they were in, so they had a good day today too.
How do you think you're going to look going into district?
Well, we have the same problem going into district numbers. We compete against some really big teams. We have Flower Bluff, Veterans Memorial, even Tolosa Midway. All of them have, about 40 swimmers. So numbers alone are going to hurt us, but we're going to compete. And, our goal is not necessarily to win district, but to advance to the next level, advance to regionals, and hopefully our relays and some of our individual events will end up going to state. And I really think especially some of our girls have a real good chance. And we're hoping for the best once we get to district. So, hey, thanks for covering. I'm sure there's some parents and relatives that appreciate what you have done streaming this for us tonight. We appreciate it. And what's nice too is we can go back and watch it now. So thanks for coming out and doing this for us.
We'll have more on sports right after this quick commercial break.
Chick-fil-A is a proud sponsor of the Calallen Wildcat and of Calallen TV. Stop by today for one of their original chicken sandwiches.
Congratulations to swimmers Erica and Kaylee Larson, Brianna Hinojosa, Jenny Pickens, Brandon Anderson, Colton Byers, Luke Medina, and Logan Millhouse, who had incredible performances and placements at the meet. You can watch the full swim meet on our YouTube channel, and we would like to give a special shout out to Colton Calloway for his first live stream commentary. The boys basketball team competed against Alice in a very eventful game. Let's take it to our interviewers with more.
What's up, Calallen TV? It's Reed here. I'm with Logan Koval. I heard you had a basketball game last night. How'd y'all do?
We did all right. We could have played way better. We took a L, but that's all right. We got to bounce back harder today against Robstown.
Yeah, so how do you think that how can you prepare for the next game?
In fourth period today, we're going to take advantage of the athletic period. I think Coach Burnett's we're going to do a lot of drills, get better. Not too much though. Stay healthy for the game, and hopefully we can do a little better than last night. Good morning, Calallen TV. It's Logan here. I'm with Coach Burnett. Last night, y'all had a game against Alice. Tell me how that went.
Well, we played a very hard game last night. It was a good game all the way to the end. I thought our boys came out and executed our game plan. They played hard. We came up a little bit short last night, but overall it was a good performance by our boys.
Yes, sir. And how can you carry the good things into today's game and try to beat Robstown?
Well, I think our momentum was up at the very beginning of the game. That's something we've struggled in the past, and just keeping that momentum up and starting the game off strong.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back to the studio.
The girls basketball team also competed against Alice and won 45-39 and are 3-1 in district. Jonathan spoke to Coach Spencer for some more insight on the win.
I'm Jonathan Latta from Calallen TV, and I'm here with Coach Spencer. Coach Spencer, how was y'all's game?
It was good. Alice is a very scrappy team defensively. They get after it. They work hard. We dealt with some adversity last night with some foul trouble, but I thought, we had kids come off the bench, step up, give us good minutes, and we responded to the physicality of the game pretty well.
When is y'all's next game?
Right now we're going to play Friday. We're heading down to Zapata.
Are y'all prepared for it? Are y'all preparing?
Yeah, after last night's win, we'll take a look at film today. We'll start our scout stuff today, getting ready in practice, preparing for their defense, for their offense, kind of identifying who their players are, and working on our game plan.
Thank you so much. That's all it for me. Now back to Studio.
Thank you, Jonathan. Let's take it to Brooke, who interviewed Coach Yagoda and Coach Crisp to find out what's in store for the track team this year.
Hey guys, I'm here with Coach, and today is the first day of track. So Coach, what are you expecting for this new season?
Well, we're really excited for the first day of track. We got a young team here. We got a lot of holes to fill from last year's team. We're hoping to get some of the seniors out. We got one here today, Brody Rogers. We're hoping to get a few more out that were in some relays last year. We feel like we get those guys out, that we can put together some good relay teams. And then with the young guys, we can fill in some of the individual races.
That's great. So I know y'all were area and district champs last year, or do y'all expect to have the same outcomes this year?
Yes, we always expect the outcome of being a district champ. I believe Coach Campbell's got 12 or 13 district titles in his time here at Calallen. So that's always the expectation, is to win the district and then try to go on to area and win the area as well.
That's great. And we'll take it to the girls' coaches right up here. So Coach, how are you excited for the first day of track?
We're very excited. Today's the first day out here. We've been working hard. We've had girls in our 7th period track class that have been working hard all last semester, and we're excited that today's finally here to kick it off.
That's great. So Coach, how are the numbers this season?
Our numbers look pretty good. We always welcome more. I know that Coach Herntzer would welcome some pole vaulters, and we could use some throwers. I've got some girls in other sports that are interested, and we're interested in and looking forward to them coming out and working with them as well. Our numbers look good, and we're excited about the season.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Brooke, for that. Brooke also spoke to Coach McGinnis on what the boys soccer team did over the break and upcoming events. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, I'm with Coach. So Coach, how'd you do over the break?
We did all right. We ended up playing Rockport and we lost 6-4, but it was a very intense game and we showed a lot of heart and determination.
So when is your next game?
Our next game is next Tuesday versus Santa Gertrudis. It's our first district game.
And has it been hard finding people to play against?
Yeah, a lot of teams have been struggling with sickness and an injury, so it's been pretty difficult.
Well, thank you, Coach, and good luck next Tuesday. Back to the studio.
We'll have more on sports right after this quick commercial break.
Hey everyone, are you looking for some good Southern home-style cooking? Well, look no further. Southern Charm is your one-stop shop for all your favorite foods. With a buffet that rotates entrees daily, a freshly made salad bar, and a staff so friendly they might as well be family. Southern Charm provides a safe, socially distanced place to eat that perfect, warm, home-cooked meal.
For girls soccer, Brooke talked to Coach Gonzalez about the team and their upcoming games.
Hey guys, I'm with Coach Gonzalez. So Coach, how was over the break? How'd y'all do?
So over the break, we did compete in the CCI ISD tournament. We started off on Thursday against Corpus Christi King. We had an 8-0 win against them. So then on Friday, we moved on to Corpus Christi Vets. It was a nail-biter for sure. We ended up pulling through, winning 2-1, which put us in the championship game on Saturday. We played S.A. Brennan, and unfortunately, we were defeated in a shootout. So it was tied up until the very end. We went into a shootout, and unfortunately, cards weren't in our favor.
Well, I'm sorry about the shootout, but good job at the championship. So when is district starting for y'all?
So district is starting for us on the 25th of this month, so we're just counting down the days now.
That's great. Well, we'll get back to you with that next week.
Mia spoke to Coach Lentz to gain information on how she feels about the softball team and their upcoming season. Let's send it to them with more.
Hi, my name is Mia, and I'm here at Calallen TV, and I'm here with Coach Lentz. As you know, Coach Lentz is a softball coach, so I know that season has just started, and I know that you have a really good lineup starting with Brianna Ford being on the mound, Reagan Tennell being on the field, followed with Alana and all the good sophomore class. So how are you feeling about that?
Really nice, actually. It's nice to have such quality players on the field, and it makes my job a little easier. Also, to have them to have so much experience makes it makes things flow. It kind of didn't feel like the first day. It kind of felt like we were just a continuation of last season, and we're ready to go.
So I know that you had your first practice this Friday. How'd it go?
Nice. Like I said, the girls have this expectation of what they need to do, and they know it. And so, there's really not much going on, just trying to get the girls to come together and be together finally, and work from there.
So out of this whole season, who do you think your toughest opponent's going to be?
I think a lot of the area teams are really good. We have a lot of competition down here, and we're gradually and slowly showing that in the playoffs. But I would definitely say it's TM. They have a really good team, really good squad, a lot of great players, and the rivalry in itself is hard enough. And so if we can take care of them, I think that'll help us.
Well, you heard it from us. Now, good luck to y'all this season. Now, that's all for me. Now, back to the studio.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now let's take it back to Kendall.
Thank you very much, Willie, and I'm super excited to see how our teams will perform this year. Soccer went to state last year. Hopefully you do it again. Softball also went to state, so hopefully they all do it again and win. It'll be such a great time.
Yeah, those spring sports are definitely something that were awesome last year at Calallen, both boys and girls. Girls having a bit of a better year last year, as like we said, 2 teams going to state games. So hopefully they can make it back this year, maybe come back with a win. But we'll see in time,
We will.
We'll see. Now let's take it to Jolie with today's weather forecast. What's in store for us today, Jolie?
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Today's weather is brought to you by Sonic, America's Drive-In. Outside, it is 53 degrees with no chance of rain and some northeast winds at 9 miles per hour. Cloudy skies today. Looking into Sunday, our temperatures will stay in the low 50s with minimal chances of rain, but slowly increasing as our day continues into that night. We're coming off of that heavy rain and cold temperatures from this past few days, so we'll see some of that linger on as our weekend continues. There are 118 days until graduation. Back to the anchors.
Well, thank you very much, Jolie. It has been colder than what the rest of the week has been, so hopefully it starts warming up soon.
Hopefully. We'll see some warmer temperatures throughout this week.
Well, that's all we have for you today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So, guys, what kind of markets do dogs absolutely hate?
I don't know, Nathan, what?
Flea markets. Never a good experience for them.
And for all of you social people out there, make sure you are following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Calallen TV for all of the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos.
And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.